Sagittarius, welcome to your full moon and Pisces reading. I hope this finds you well. Let's see what kind of angelic guidance is around you at this time. You have Angel of Harmony. Isn't that lovely? I'm getting kind of a Libra vibe off of that right there. She's holding a scale. So there's something about fairness, balance. There might be an issue with the legal system. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see where this goes. And let me say this full moon is hitting your 4th house of home, family, sense of belonging. There might be some kind of limitation or restriction or frustration going on in your life at this time that you're going to have to kind of let go of. All right, let's see what you're needing to release. I do see there's some kind of tension going on between your private and your public life. This might have to do with an Aquarian and with the 6 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups reverse. I am feeling like, yeah, and there's temperance there, the foundation. Not a fan of this. I'm going to tell you that you've possibly got an Aquarian here, or that could be you, Sagittarius, or Cancer. There is a relationship here. There's an exchange going on. And I feel like the Aquarian is probably trying to put their back to some issue of emotional disconnect that is unhealed. And I don't know if you're having to kind of release this. I feel like there's been some impatience maybe around this person. Either you've been impatient with them or they've been impatient with you. If it's not an Aquarian, it's a soulmate or a Cancer. Whoever, regardless of sign, there has been some kind of impatience and somebody not really listening to the leading of spirit. There's an issue of disharmony here. Okay, so I feel like spirit is stepping in and saying, you know, we're trying to guide you and balance and heal this out, but you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to exercise some moderation. You're going to have to let go of the impatience and not listening to spirit, not being spirit-led in decisions. Because maybe there's some kind of emotional disconnect going on with that 2 of Cups in reverse, where somebody has not been opening up emotionally. There's been mistrust here on an emotional level. Maybe somebody felt rejected. Maybe felt like they were being breadcrumbed in the relationship. They were barely being given enough, if anything, on a material level and an emotional level, just closed off. Somebody has not been emotionally available, okay? They've been, I'm getting like shut down. There might be some kind of intimacy issues. I do feel like this is, whoever this is, a soulmate, an Aquarian, they're trying to put their back to this stuff and probably focus on themselves and their own healing. If this is your energy, I feel that there's still some lack of harmony here, and I feel you're having to release like what's out of whack here, for what's not out of harmony. Loyalty issues, trust, again, I mean, I saw mistrust here and I'm seeing a trust issue over here, but somebody has a very, you know, strong, deep longing for loyalty, companionship maybe. They want to have a companion that they can trust. There's a deep, deep longing. There might have been a lot of distance between you and this person. So this is a time of maybe needing to kind of let go of whatever has been creating distrust or emotional unavailability in that relationship. I'm sorry to say, Sagittarius, it looks like the imbalance and the emotional unavailability is coming from you. You know, but it's a general reading. Take it how it applies. I will say on the Aquarian side, maybe they just put their back to it and they're just trying not to even look at it anymore, trying to put it in the past. And I do see there, but even if they're trying to put it in the past, this is the past dominating the future and the present, okay? So this has to get dealt with. You can't no harmony is going to be found if the issue is not addressed head on. Like, not looking at it, not being led by spirit is not going to fix that. That has to be released. What do you need to embrace? What does Sagittarius need to embrace? Holy crap. Okay. So we got Four of Cups, you know, maybe a missed opportunity, disappointment, and Four of Pentacles. We got a lot of fours here. Five of Cups in reverse, Lovers in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse. There have been missed opportunities because somebody has not put in on this. They've not opened up. They've not given to it. They've maybe been too much about, you know, protecting their own feelings, protecting their own values, their emotions. And unfortunately now, you know, somebody's having to kind of accept a loss and face a sober reality about partnerships and how the shadow aspects of partnerships tend to show up and bring out the darker energies within people that create a lot of frustration, misunderstandings, inability to actually progress a relationship and move it forward, because people, you know, are holding off, and this is a lot of holding off and, you know, not progressing because of Gemini. Might be relevant, let me say that, but there is the darker aspects of people that are bringing about a breakup or a separation, a relationship, because people don't share values, so they're not adding value, or they're being indecisive because they're disappointed. This is not really the decision they wanted to make or to be faced with. And then it brings up a lot of inequality in the relationship, and again, imbalance. There's imbalance here, imbalance here. Spirit is trying to help you get balance, all right, so that you can get forward movement. What is this imbalance with? That needs to, well, what needs to be embraced? Let's just say it like that. What needs to be opened up to? All right. A new beginning, and it might have to do with a woman and making commitments. Oh, wow. And I am seeing a mother and child here, and so, you know, there might be something here about committing oneself to something, but it's kind of a you know, it's, again, like nothing is completely 100%. There's pros and cons to everything, I guess is what I'm saying. You know, what can anchor you and keep and get you on solid ground is also going to maybe slow you down in making progress. What progresses you is maybe not going to make you feel so anchored. You know, pick your poison. What's it going to be? Do you want to just keep things stagnant, or do you want to shake things up and get some change and progress in your life? You have to choose, but it's not really an either or, okay? There's that longing again, and I saw it there and there, okay? Of someone yearning and homesick, and there's some kind of anger about this, and it's bringing up trust issues and, you know, give and take issues in a relationship where, you know, there's something about being reliable, dependable, being able to believe in another person and put your faith in another person, but it's a two-way street, not a one-way. There's got to be reciprocation. It looks like somebody didn't give to something, and now they're kind of left, I don't know, maybe holding the bag, or they're kind of, all right, like, oh, you want to do you, there you can have you. But now they're pissed off because they got themselves and it's not what they wanted. It's like, because I'm seeing a contrast in the midst of this anger. There's a contrast of, do I want to just have myself? Because that actually isn't too great, come to find out. Or do I want to have others where, you know, maybe they catch me when I fall. Maybe I catch them when they fall. Maybe we don't. Maybe sometimes we disappoint each other because we're humans. But at least it's better than that, right? Where there's nobody. Yeah, there's a lot of anger here, and I'm hearing seething, and I don't know why. And it might have to do with some escapism, that somebody is just kind of trying to dip out of something. And there's a self-pity maybe going on where somebody feels like they're the victim here, that they've been victimized, and somebody's just trying to dip out, and there's a lot of anger over it. I'm sorry to say, the advice on healing the shadow energy, and I'm getting two cards, it's about honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself and abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. The question is, with whom? And for how long is it going to take you, and what is it going to cost you, right? So, secrets, what is not being said. I know more than I let on. Let's get away. And I feel more for you than I let on. Hope that helps. Be blessed.